It's about 3:10 p.m. I got this stove topped up for an overnight burn, and I'm not going to touch it till a little bit after 5. So if you can see in there, we're just above the fire. We're right there at the fire brick. You know, I can rake some of those pieces in to the fire. It really don't matter. They'll fall in. Like you can make hand tools or whatever. I don't have a poker deal, so I just had this laying around and used that. So, well, we got a little over 100 pound of anthracite nut size in the Warm Morning 523, which is a 100 pound capacity stove. Barometric damper. Our barrel temperature 600 degrees right now. That's the draft I'm giving it for an overnight burn. The door's not airtight, so it gets a little more. There's your chimney temperature. It's doing a good job of regulating the draft. I just had the loading door open, so it evacuated the heat at the top of the stove. The manometer, the barrel set for 0.02 inches water column, so we have a little bit of breeze out there. She's up to about 0.03. So, and with anthracite coal, it's not like wood. You want to have a burning mass, so it takes a little while to get it started. And then once it's started and lit, see that gas is being given off from underneath. Let's shut the fan off, and so the gases are being burned off. You know, looks like natural gas flame, more or less, or propane. So it's pretty intense in here right now. So as you can see, it's not on fire. It's burning clear down here. That's where the main fire is, like from the grate to about halfway up. This isn't even lit yet. So as the fire progresses through the coal bed, I've mentioned this before in a few other videos, that this stove is considered a magazine heater. So you get the fire started, and you add and add and add and add until you're at the top of the block. Well, this should, in theory, burn for at least 24 hours, which it will. I don't like to push it longer than that because I like to tend it in the morning, tend it in the day. And usually, or tend it in the morning and tend it in the evening. And when I do it that way, one coal hod, this is like a bucket you get at Tractor Supply for, they call them ash buckets, but it's an actual coal bucket. And that's about 3-gallon capacity. So one of those in the morning, one of those in the evening. That's what I've been using. You use a lot more once you get it started to actually fill the stove up, and then once you get it burning, you just keep topping it, shake it, keep topping it off. So you basically keep your coal load. The top of the coal is generally from the bottom of the door to about halfway down, somewhere in there, depending on how hard you run it. So that load will get me, obviously past 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll do another video in the morning once I get here, and we'll show you. So that's anthracite coal burning in a 1940s Warm Morning 523. I'll add this one to the playlist, and yeah, it would be, what is today, 2/20/2024.